Hello, Facebook friends. I'm coming to you live from my car today. So I'm going to talk about the new moon in Leo. Lots of things coming up. Fire energy. Here's the thing about fire energy. Some of us have a more innate relationship with fire than others. We're all wired differently. I myself actually do not have much fire energy that I run in my astrological chart. I actually have pretty much no fire in my chart. So I have to create my own fire. So what does that mean? Well, if you think about fire energy and what fire is, like fire burns, right? Like fire's happening. Fire is movement, it's action, and then here we have, Leo in fire. That's the time that we're in right now. We're in the whole Leo month of the year, as well as a new moon in Leo. So there's a lot of activation going on around this fire energy. So here I am today doing this Facebook Live from my vehicle because I had to be somewhere during the time I scheduled this live. And for me personally, because my energy is more attuned to water in the feeling realm, that I have to really be in touch and connected to what I'm feeling. And if I'm not in touch with what I'm feeling, then I'm not going to feel grounded. So to be in fire for me can feel very ungrounding. And yet at the same time, I had a commitment that I had to leave my house. So here I am like, okay, Teresa, fire and spontaneity are something that go together. So can you be spontaneous in this moment? Because this is a new moon, right? So the new moon, it ushers in the opportunity for us to plant new seeds. It offers in the opportunity for us to create something new in the vastness of the openness of the darkness of the sky. How amazing is that? So the heart of the lion is a very playful, fun, expressive, even childlike energy, because when we think of play and what that quality of play is in the body, it can feel and take us back to childhood memories and that feeling of magic in our body. And Leo the lion definitely wants to feel special. It wants to feel special in some way. And children, of course, that feeling of feeling special for a child is really important. It's important for their self-confidence. It's important for them knowing that they are magnificent beings. And if that wasn't cultivated as children for us, then that brings in that feeling of lacking of self-esteem in some way. So this new moon in Leo is actually a very powerful new moon because there brings a lot of other components astrologically going on with this new moon that can bring some discord into one's life. It can bring in the feeling of wanting to react and be impatient. So check in with how you're aligning with your internal dialogue that's going on in your body. What is your body wanting to express? What is your body wanting to act out with? Are there some things in your life that you're feeling impatient about? Are there some things in your life that you are wondering whether things are going to change? And we can speak to that in the whole universal sense of the collective sense of what's going on in the world. And that's one way that can be coming up. But that's the overarching collective theme. But you have your own internal ecosystems here. That's the body, that's your planetary world. And so how is your planetary world being affected? And not using what's going on collectively as, well, if that wasn't happening, I wouldn't feel this way. Because that's not how it works. It's like that happening is bringing out something that has been inside of you, that has been under the surface. So what kind of expression does that want to have, or what kind of expression are you giving it? Is it reactive? Is it impatient? Is it destructive? Is it scary? Is it fearful? Is it victimizing? Are you feeling victimized? New moon in Leo, powerful. The lion needs to roar. It needs to roar. It needs to open. It needs to express. It needs that vulnerability of the roar of what it is that it is aligning with, so that it can express itself in a way that calls to the heart. My hope is that wherever you are right now on your life path, that you're finding your way through. That you're finding your way through, and that you haven't stopped living, even though life feels like it is keeping us from expressing and living in the ways that we would rather. That's part of the beauty of any type of transformational occurrences or chaos that's happening for us, is that there are opportunities for growth, the opportunity for expansion, the opportunity for clarity, the opportunity for information that we did not realize that was once there. So, my hope, as always, is that this conversation that I shared is some relevance to you, and may get you thinking in a way that maybe you haven't thought before, or has brought some clarity and insight to you in a way that can be helpful and that can serve you on your life path. Namaste.